Alright, good evening. Got through it with the defect last time, so still have to do it with the Ironclad and the Silent. And I think I'll just lose 9 strength this turn, just deal damage, I guess. Go for strikes again. Not entirely sure what I want to go with. Definitely go on the right side though. But yeah, not entirely sure. Also, this is the fish again. Can we just... Yeah, I think I'll just deal like 14 damage. Oh yeah, one of you gets stunned if you kill the other one. So we can just do this. Have you be stunned, you do try to debuff, meaning we can just slap ya. Especially for the Ironclad, I'm kind of not feeling most of the builds. I will take a pommel strike. Fuck are you? Waterlogged scriptorium. Navigating murky passages, you stumble upon a withered figure working in a small shop. A multitude of shelves are stuffed full of damp scrolls and parchment. Noticing a patron has entered, the scribe shopkeeper snaps and gestures at some implements arranged on a deck. What a steady. Card gains retain, or prickly sponge for 2 retains. I do not have any card currently I want to retain, so bloody ink for a heal. The scribe carefully picks up the vial with a bright red ink and gives a shake, then gestures with her own hand a dipping motion. You dip your fingers into the ink and a jolt of vitality courses through you. Pleased with your reaction, the scribe gives a polite bow and waves you goodbye. That is probably an event you'd want later. In your run. I had hoped for the big punch. Can I kill you? Yeah, I can. Another flex potion. Well, we have it in flame. Oh, the anger exhausts, and then there's cards that interact with your exhaust pile, isn't it? Wait, does the anger exhaust? A defend. I'd like to not take all that much damage if I can. Like up to 6 damage per fight is fine, but all over I'd kind of like to avoid. Top card, just gain me 4 plating. The Havoc could be okay though. I think I'll go here and try and remove a card. So you are the slower, you are the faster, but you start off weaker. Six. Oh, 1, that's fine. How much damage can I deal? I think taking 11 is fine. I'll just have to heal up again. Molten Fist, an Iron Wave for Rampage. Take me the Iron Wave. It is an attack, but it also does give block, which is good. It is two-tailed rats. These guys are kind of weird. What do you afflict me with? Vulnerable. Okay. Can I... If I do the flex... Yeah, if I do the flex potion, I can kill one. So that means I took wood. Not all that much damage. Pillage or a barricade. Having a barricade early on I kind of like. But I feel like we're just gonna go face. The Ironclad really feels like you just want to go face. What is a draw? Gain 3 blocks. Gain 3 block. Shrug it off. Feed. That I'll take. And now that is also something I'd enchant with a retain if I could. Definitely something you want to keep around. No blocks. Have an Inflame, have a Pommel Strike. I feel like I cannot let this guy scale, so we will just send it. Now he will debuff us. I would love if I could find the feed for 12 damage. You have 38. So if I do 11, 19, 31, that's not enough, but if I take this, it should be. Distilled Chaos, what are you? If you do not play any attacks during your turn against fair block, that will not happen. That will not happen. I'd like a Perfected Strike. First time you take that, you lose HP, draw 3. Like, losing HP is something I will do. Path leads into a partially submerged vault. There are 2 chests, but only 1 brittle key. The first chest, shaken, you get jingly jangly noises, bit of gold. The second chest, enormous, ornate, and clearly cursed. Lots of gold. Greed is... cannot be removed to transform from your deck and play with cards. I don't want that. Yep, there was a gold in it. Right, we will Stone Armor, Defend, Ultimate Strike. This guy's a problem because I can deal at most 20 damage, and my entire build is premised on the fact that I deal more than 20 damage per turn. If possible. So, in a perfect world, I get him down to... because I can deal at most 12 damage, this does not kill. But I don't want to wait until I get it back. Planisphere for a heal. Spite. Deal 5 damage if you lost HP this turn, hits twice. That sounds kind of neat. Here, deal 3 additional damage for each card in your exhaust pile. So there are exhaust synergies. Which I don't know if they existed in the first game, but I don't think they did. I'll take the Spite. Wait, I don't take damage during my turn. Fuck! Get me Sharp on the Twin Strike. Now these guys do attack a lot. This is 5 block, this is 4 block. Actually, it's more than 4 block, but for all intents and purposes, it's 4 block. We can Ultimate Strike you, feed on you, kill you. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I do not lose health during my turn, so the Spite does basically nothing. Or at least it does not what I intended it for. Strike here, Ultimate Strike there. So this is really good. It's like just 3 block. Okay, this doesn't exhaust. I thought it exhausts. While crossing a rickety bridge, wooden bridge is a sudden torrent of rain. Massive gusts of wind buffeted you, threatening to end your journey. Pommel strike is removed? No. Bash is removed? No. Strike? Sure, whatever. And now we have a rest, and then we fight a fish. Bash him, strike him. We can defend once, pommel strike. Actually, I don't necessarily want to defend if I have the Orichalcum, right? Okay, the orichalcum triggers prior to the plating. That is extremely good to know. So, more plating would actually be not incorrect. More beacons. So I will take a lot of damage here now. Those stupid beacons, holy shit. Let's just do this. Turn strike, strike, beacon. Can we can ultimate, actually do the pommel strike first. Yeah, ultimate strike. 39 damage, not possible while he's intangible, unfortunately. But we can make him vulnerable for next turn. And then we have 3 of those. Can we? No, we cannot. That is not damage, that is... Okay, one issue I currently have with this game is that they have wording such as you take damage and you lose HP. However, they virtually do the same. Sometimes it's you lose HP, but it's actually you take damage and it's blocked by block. Sometimes you lose HP and it's not damage and it's not blocked by block for some reason. And I feel like they need to correct that. The Ironclad slays the heart with its full might, and the demon's contract hungrily absorbs the blight into itself. Immediately, the warrior, the blight, and blight are set ablaze. The parasite is drawn into flame, its writhing foam consumed like wax picking into a fire. Cinder, deal 18 damage, exhaust 1 card at random. Draw this card, when this card is exhausted, gain 2. If you have 3 or more cards in your exhaust pile, deal 17 damage to all enemies. There's some exhaust synergies, very nice. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure regarding the wordings. Anyway, silent. Rare cards. What do we get? 10 damage to all enemies. Repeat this effect for each enemy killed. Murder. Do 1 damage. 1 additional for each card drawn this combat. Deal 10 damage. Fatal, gain an additional card reward. You know what? This is probably not bad early on. Left side. Should have maybe not gone to the shop. You deal 10 damage, so I can do hit you, hit you, hit you, get the additional card reward. Need to remember, the silent does not get health back. What do we get? Up my sleeve. Escape plan. If you draw a skill, gain 3, gain for block, and the other one is a footwork and a leading strike. You know what? Shivs it is. At the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. Whenever you end. So this is at most 10, I believe. A speedster, gain 2 dexterity this turn. Memento Mori, 9 damage, deal 4 for each card discarded. Or another The Hunt. Dramatic entrance. Get rid of the injury. I do not want a curse if I don't draw a lot of cards. You exhaust, right? Yeah. I do like the little like throwing animation. Infinite Blades would be kind of funny. Now I want the Hunt. We did not draw it, so I will just block until we do. There it is. Spire potion, flechette, deal 5 damage for each skill. Blade dance for more poison, for more shivs. Good. 2 events, fight. Entering into a pitch dark chamber, sunlight pierces the darkness from above, just as the door slammed behind you. Receive the spawns map. Marks a sight of 600 extra. Yeah, absolutely. I will take a random relic. Ooh, it is the Gremlin Horn. Really good for any minion-based enemy fight. You hit for 8. We can just survive that. And then the up my sleeve is the best because that makes it cheaper for the next time. Neutralize, strike, defend. The hunt, unfortunately, not yet enough damage. Did not get it. Okay, now I think I'll wait for the hunt. Good. Finisher, pounce, or a blur. A finisher is probably really good with shivs. Ricochet, backflip, gain block equal to poison on all enemies. That's kind of funny. Take a backflip. I will probably want some block. So we do a backflip. I think we can up my sleeve here. Have a neutralize, have a blade dance, block once, shiv, 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 and an attack. 22 damage, block, toss that. Yeah, the finisher, not good in this hand. Black flip to draw. Defend, strike. Neutralize, defend, defend, defend. I would like to have my shift cards, please. Well, there's a leading strike. You hit for 24, that is enough to stun him. Up my sleeve, leading strike. Shuriken or kunai. And the fan, those would be absolutely amazing. Backflip. Survivor the spoils map. You hit for 12, that's fine. I doubt I can wait for the hunt to come back. So we will just finish him. Flex potion, a paper crane, which enemies with weak deal 40% less damage. W block gain this turn, applied. I'm not gonna go for weaks, even though I do have a relic for it now. Enemies drop additional gold. Where is that an eggplant? It is an amethyst aubergine. Amethyst, fun fact, one of my favorite colors. Well, technically not a color, technically like a rock. Leading strike on you. Shiv him, shiv him. Blade dance, shiv, shiv, shiv. The hunt. Survivor. The strike. Now I think about it, I should have just finished it because I could have killed another unit. Defend, defend, and a strike on you. You are buffed. Backflip up my sleeve. Shiv again, shiv again, shiv again. Maybe I should have shivved the other units. Spread the damage a little bit. Well, we can definitely do a backflip. Defend, leading strike you. Shivs on the other two guys. I take a lot of damage here, more than I'd want. And I think what I need to do is just get rid of one. Then we can survive at the spoils map. We take, what is the 16 damage here? Up my sleeve for a shiv and a shiv and a shiv. You hit for 18. So if we hit you and then finisher, we can then use the defend to not take damage. Leading strike. Shiv and shiv. I think I'll block, I can't kill him this turn. So the up my sleeve, after you use it twice, it is just free, which is grand. And we discovered an epoch. First anti-heroic combat is upgraded. Wait, like permanently? I will take a dagger throw. Yeah, you know what? Add some sly cards. Have a rest. And that, I think, is all the elites. Oh, the first hand, not the first card. That is honestly kind of neat. Ah, yes. I forgot you're a spoil sport. Nine times 2, we can do this. So now I want the hunt again. There it is, perfect. Kusarigama. More damage. Very nice. Blur. Block is not. The Strangle probably also really good with the shivs. So take that. Take a dodge and roll. I might want some dexterity. Candelabra. Start of second turn, gain Ember. Is a boat. Dagger throw him. Flick flack away. Strike, strike. Bunch of daisies. You're already nearly dead. I do not think that will matter all that much. I feel like the Kusarigama has done a great job in this one. I will take a footwork. I will also upgrade a footwork. Actually, up my sleeve at 4 shivs, reduce you at 4 shivs. So the up my sleeves and the blade dance are basically the same, except you cost 0 during long fights. Now, the problem... how many long fights are we gonna have? Is the fish again. Because I have like the feeling that we are not gonna have that many overly long fights. Because we are focused on just throwing all of our shit at them. Get me the footwork, please. So many backends. There's my footwork. The leading strike actually with the Kusarigama or with the Shuriken no Kunai, it is 1-1 to basically evoke that effect. Dagger throw, yeah, the flick flack. I was thinking of dagger throwing the backhand, but if I can throw a sly card, I will throw a sly card. Survivor, the beacon. Throw the other beacon, attack. I think I might need to apply vulnerable next turn and flex if I have a lot of... Okay, we're gonna do a vulnerable on you. We're gonna do a flex. Well, that is not what I'd hoped for. I feel like just winning is more important. Ship in a bottle, abrasive. Sure. Dragon, it is you. At 2 relax. Gain 15 block. Next turn draw 2 cards and gain 2. That's kind of funny. 5 cards for a deck of each component. Randomly add 1 back upgraded. At the start of your turn to... Absolutely. Additional draw if you ever played Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something like that. Drawing cards is really important. I can see 3 elites. For this one, I go... Do I want to shop? I have 500 gold, so shop might be okay. Alright, start with a Flick Flack. Blade Dance. This is... what is this? 16 damage. Can we kill you? Yes, with the Hunt. That also gives us Ember back, so we can just finish you. Perfect first turn. Do not want this. Prepare, draw, discard. Always good, especially since it costs 0. You will not steal from me. We will strangle you. Leading strike. Shiv, shiv. You will in fact steal from me. But not for very long. Damage, that is unfortunately not enough. But with the finisher it is. Yeah, I definitely want my footwork back. Scare, outbreak. I'm not gonna really do poison, so... Oh, 2s off the trade. Very nice. Do I take... the deflect? I think I might want the deflect. Like 0 cost 4 block. It's not bad. Noxious Fumes, untouchable for some free block. That is okay. Like, this is probably really good if you go for a block-focused build. Honestly, the clumsy is not that relevant. There's no reroll, is it? Alright, so we can... Well, we will definitely just strangle you. Footwork. Backflip. Actually... This is 6 damage plus 10... plus 8, so a total of 14. I can kill you, but it doesn't really help me all that much. You hit for 14, so yeah, do a backflip and a deflect. Deflect is already worth it. Right, dagger throw on you. Toss the untouchable. Prepared. I have 5 ember and 2, 3, 4, 5, so toss the neutralize. Blade dance. Hit you. You're the next one to buff, so you're getting it now. Up my sleeves. Should go for the guy. Well, I was just saying I should go for the guy that is already buffing, but doesn't really matter. It's already hurt, I mean. Get me the up my sleeve. Cloak and dagger, yes. Defensive option for the Shiv aficionado. We will start with a strangle. Blade dance. 1, 2, 3. Then we can hunt you. Dagger throw there. Toss the untouchable. And then another Shiv. That was a good start. Tools of the trade, stratagem, prepared the flick flack away. Defend again, strike, yeah. I would like to kill you this turn. Toss the abrasive. Cloak and dagger, shiv, strike. Unfortunately, we don't really have any other offensive skills for today. So we'll just let him wake up. Toss a strike. Footwork. Up my sleeve. We can kill the bowl bug. For an energy. Neutralize here. Get back. I can't really play anything today. I have one ember, which I wanted to use for a block. You hit for 16. Get a survivor that I think is the most block I can get. Toss the untouchable. Cloak and dagger. Shivya. Strike, strike. Now we can toss a defend. Prepared. Okay, I had hoped for something else. We will strangle you. Up my sleeve. Shivya, Shivya, Shivya. Dagger throw. Toss a defend. Play deflect. And he kills himself. He also deals damage to me, but he does kill himself. Accuracy, absolutely. Get a ricochet. Again, too tainted when wait, what? All skills are tainted. Alright. Take additional damage from attacks this turn. Well, we will abrasive. We will dagger throw the abrasive away. I think I'll do this. That does, like, reduce the damage by 8, so that's worth it. Have him be weak. Backflip for a strike. Nothing else needed. Okay, we can strangle. Leading strike. Shiv, shiv. Finisher, or... do I want... yeah, I think I want to do this and this. What can we do? We can... accuracy. You hit for 8, so we will just survive the untouchable away. Hit you. Should have played the stratagem. Okay, now you do tainted 4. We will should have strangled first. This will hurt. I think we get to go to a fire though. Which means I'm not actually that worried. Lucky tonic. I've not seen that one before. I'll take another leading strike. Yeah, there's a fire. I will have to rest. Okay, so it is upgraded for that combat only. Yeah, I get 600 extra money. And a red mask. Okay, the killing thing. Dagger throw you. Toss a defend. Accuracy, cloak and dagger. Like, we're looking really good damage-wise. I'd like to have the fan. Can we? I think we dodge and roll and deflect, and then you can also still just flick-flock. We were also weakened this turn, so... you return with half health, right? What do we want to toss? Toss a... yeah, the... toss at the hunt? Toss at the hunt. Stratagem. Let's see what this brings us. A defend. Neutralize here. You deal 7 damage each. If the Kusarigama hit this guy, we would have killed him this turn. Toss the ricochet. Backflip into an abrasive. Get me the survivor. So we can toss the abrasive. Leading strike. Blade Dancer. I would love to have the card that get... Ooh, free block. Storm of Steel. Yes. I would like to have that card that gets all your shivs to AoE. Should have done that once again first. Actually, they are... They do just block that. Can we get, I think, a neutralizer, and then we do a cloak and dagger here. Have some dazed. Toss an untouchable 8 times 2, so we can prepared the strike. Add some shivs. Leading strike. You get me 3 additional cards, but I think this is just... Yeah, it just kills. Next skill you play costs 0. I don't think I have any skills that cost all that much. Like, that would be acceptable if you played, like, the Snake Bite. I also have 1200 gold. I should probably try and visit a lot of shops. Okay, we will strangle you. Survivor the abrasive. That is a great start. Prepare the untouchable. Leading strike on the egg. Kill the egg. Gain an energy back. We cannot kill another egg. Unfortunate. Kind of reminds me, there's an enemy in Aeon's End which basically does the same thing. I think we just do dodge and roll. Or is it only me, or does it feel like they kind of zoomed out for this fight? You're an Ovi-copter. Wonderful. I don't have a discard at hand, so we just slap ya. Flashette, pound, slice, no. Slice is just a better strike. Okay, you could be a problem. Stratagem for free. Why is that free? Whatever. We do not have a discard. Let's see if we can find one. We cannot. Right, we will just defend here. And get a bunch of dazes. Alright. Discard the ricochet. Up my sleeve. Shiv, shiv, shiv. We will have so many dazes. We attack so slow. Yeah, okay, that's a strangle. Tools of the trade. Prepared. The footwork. The hunt. Yeah, wouldn't kill anyway. So he buffs himself. He is now buffer. Toss. Yeah, toss this. Accuracy. Leading strike 4 times 7. That is a lot. Well, we can block a hit, I guess. That was stupid. I blocked the one that... Yeah, with the... That's actually fine. Toss... Yeah, toss this. Dagger throw you. Not really necessary because we could have just Storm of Steel there. Permafrost, add a card. Flick Flack, Shadow Melt. W block. Another leading strike. More shivs. Alright, it is a big crab. Giant enemy crab. I remember you. Okay, we will just immediately gain the strength. All of my shit is upgraded already anyway. Dagger throw. Toss a strike. Actually, do a blade dance first. Get me a colorless card. Jack of all trades. Pay 2 random cards from your draw pile. Return if your hand is empty, draw 2 cards and gain. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Right, upgrade you. You hit for 18, so we will just attack you with all of my shivs. So, once you kill one of them, the other gets, what, 6 strength and 99 block. Should have done that first. You hit for 9. That's gonna hurt. Get some strength there. Toss the abrasive immediately. Neutralize you. 19 damage can be blocked. Also leading strike you twice. Where's my accuracy? He gets some strength there. There's my accuracy. Get me... I think the up my sleeve. Toss ricochet. Accuracy. Prepared. Toss a defend. Dagger throw. Toss a strike. You hit for 21, which I'd like to prevent, so we will unfortunately not be able to play all of the nice shivs. Toss the flick flack. Leading strike. He is dead. Backflip for a survivor untouchable. Therefore we do not take damage. Deflect, leading strike, all of the shivs. Toss the strike, catastrophe. Strike, defend, neutralize him. Actually should have done the strangle first, but I'm an idiot. I need to remember to always do the strangle first. Get me a survivor. Where's the survivor? There's the survivor. Now we can toss. Defend. We will, okay, start with the strangle. Survivor up my sleeve. I do note that it is difficult to make it work if you do not start with it in your first hand. He do be buffing. Dagger throw, toss the flick flack. That is actually a really nice draw. And then we can hit you for a bunch. Wonderful. Malaise. Discard your hand next turn attacks you double damage. Assassinate. Yeah, you know what? Take a shadow step. What? Scroll. Give yourself to me and you will be feared as much as I. Am I here the first time with the silent? It's very much possible. Lose 9 max HP at 3 apparitions. A 3 again intangible. Gain at the start Vaku plays your first turn for you. What? Immediately obtain everything he sells. Wait, what the fuck? The problem is I don't necessarily want that. Yeah, fuck it. Play my first turn. Go for it. I'm sure you'll do fine. I would like to visit a merchant, though. It is the books. Defend. He just plays left to right, huh? He does just play left to right. And it doesn't matter because apparently left to right is good enough. Definitely play a tool of the trade. Should have done the strangle first. Backflip. You hit for... yeah, you hit for too many, so flick flack. Next turn we deal double damage. Which the shivs just 20 damage on the shivs. I love it. Strike. Prepared. What do we have? We will play an up the sleeve. We can actually kind of just play everything, huh? Yeah, stratagem. We will strangle. Dagger throw, toss the abrasive, very nice. Dodge and roll. Yeah, if I had the fan, this would go absolutely crazy. Accuracy, deflect, cloak and dagger for a shiv, leading strike for another 2 shivs. Get me the survivor. Actually, maybe that was the wrong choice. Because we can, I think, just... Yeah, we can just kill him. I should have gotten the hunt. Sucker Punch, Ricochet, another footwork. For more dexterity. You are the asshole that summons things, right? On the other hand, we will deal double damage today. So we can just... leading strike. Cloak and dagger. Backflip to draw. Accuracy, should have done that first. Right, tools of the trade. Blade Dance. Storm off, actually just shiv for now. Leading strike again for more shivs. Get the abrasive, doesn't matter because he's dead. Infinite blades. I have 1500 gold. What the fuck are you? Powers are afflicted by with galvanized. Take 6 when his card is played. Oh, okay. I don't necessarily need all that many powers, so I guess that's fine. I would like to defend though. Yeah, I think I'll just take... Do deflect. I do definitely want the shivs to deal additional damage. Can we? We will cloak and dagger. Now, if I dagger throw the abrasive away, we will take the damage because it is technically still played. Very unfortunate that he survived to 3. What are you? Battle potential. All your cards you draw off, draw 5 cards. Another cloak and dagger. That I'll take. Actually, it's an upgraded one. Defend and prepared. Okay. A random card in each card wood is enchanted with Swift. Doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, let us retain. One of 3 random cards set into your hand. It's free to play this turn. Sure, take this. Then we will toss another strike. Actually, what potions do you have? I'll take a skill potion and a flex potion. We will... Do we eat this flex? Oh wait, he plays my first turn. But he did toss the abrasive, that's very nice. And he will also play a bunch of shivs. Okay, I take 4. Then we can... What can we do? Tools of the trade, stratagem, dagger throw you. Well, I would have hoped for a few more attacks, but I guess we can't really help it. The burns are not helping. We will toss a flick-flack. Infinite blades, footwork, defend, dodge and roll. So these do not deal damage. Now he hits for 40. Toss the untouchable. Play Discovery. Murder, Skewer, or the Grand Finale. If there are no cards in my draw pile, I will never be able to play that, but whatever. Yeah, just actually keep this because it's ethereal. Toss that. Right, Shivya. Defend, defend. Shadow Step. He took more damage than me from that. Toss a Ricochet. Then we can Strangle. Accuracy. He doesn't attack, which is a great time to play the Up My Sleeve. Get again the Up My Sleeve, if I can find it. Then we can toss... Actually, we can just toss a burn, because why not? Footwork. Shivya. Backflip to draw. Shiv. Up My Sleeve. Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. I feel like the hunt is not going to happen. Toss the Untouchable. Play a Cloak and Dagger. Prepared. Away the burns. Shivya, Shivya. Do we actually just kill it? We actually do just kill him, so... A block potion. I'll take that over the bottle potential. Pendip is the crit, right? Yeah, double damage. Grand Finale. Draw one card for... Nah. Chest. Stone Calendar. At the end of turn 7, 52 damage. Play well. We do actually not take damage here, that's fine. Yeah, he does just play left to right, but... I don't think that's too much of a problem. This is a problem, though, because we can't really... You hit for 14, another 14, so 24 in total. I would like to just block that. And then we can Abrasive and Infinite Blades. Still took a little bit of damage there, unfortunately. Right, can we kill something? Who hits the hardest? You hit the hardest, but... I think we can... kind of just go through them like this. Yeah. Speedster, Untouchable, Piercing Whale, no. Have a rest. Which boss is it, by the way? The Queen. Last time I fought the Queen, I wasn't too impressed. Is there even a merchant still on the way? No. In that case, I'll take the uncommon. The Fish Oil. That's very good as well. These three guys. Defense, Stratagem, Up My Sleeve. Did okay damage to the boy. Everything is ethereal, which unfortunately he did focus on this guy, which is not ideal. I think the defender is more important here. We didn't even lose any cards, huh? Your upgrades are no more. You hit me for a bunch. How much damage can I deal? This is 8. Plus 1 more. Like 8 block is fine. 8 block is okay. If I take the Flex Potion, I add 15 damage, so 39. Plus the strike would be 52. Don't think that's all too worth it. Play Discovery. Envenom, bouncing, do an Envenom, sure. We will take, what is this, 15, 25, and 18, 43 damage. That kind of blows, but I think we can win. Toss the abrasive. Prepared, toss the ricochet. Neutralize you, you're the only one who attacks. Deflect, backflip, draw. Dodge and roll. The hunt will leave, but that's fine. You kill yourself? Yeah. You hit for what? 35? Right, toss the flick flack. We need to kill you this turn. Like, there's no way around that. And then you hit for 24, which means I need at least 21 block. Or we just kill you. Sturdy clump. What do you do? Up to 10 block per physical turns. Ooh, very nice. Sucker punch. Another dodge and roll. I take another dodge and roll. Have an event. It's a chest. Every 3 turns draw 1 card. You will find that every turn I draw like 7 cards. But I'll take an extra card. Torch Head Amalgam. And it intends to apply afflictions. What do you do? Chains of Binding. Choose a card to discard. Oh, you're this thing. The first 3 cards drawn each turn afflicted with Bound. Well, play a Discovery. We will have a Dagger Throw. Footwork is nice. Tortured Amalgam. Do you resummon that? Can we toss? We don't have anything relevant, so we will toss a Leading Strike. Cloak and Dagger. Should have strangled first, as always. You hit for 21, so I can do this. Because I would like to kill this guy early. And you exclusively just buff him, huh? Toss the abrasive, absolutely. Toss the ricochet. Yeah, defend, cloak and dagger. You do appear to exclusively just buff. Question, if I do this, it is played and therefore I can't Leading Strike, right? In that case I'll just toss that. Toss the Dagger Throw, toss the Flick Flack, because the Infinite Blades do have priority. And this time I will take... Why did I not drink those? I'm an idiot. I have 1 health. He hits for 16 times 3. I think what I want here is the... Where is it? Where is my... Up my sleeve. There's my up my sleeve. So we will play... we will discard the Flick Flack. We will play the Accuracy. Up my sleeve. I should have strangled him first, as always. Shivya, Shivya. We can't finish, unfortunately, so we will get some block for next turn. And now you hit for 7 times 5. So you hit for 35 in total. Can we get... Yeah, Ricochet is fine, and then also toss like one of the bound cards. I unfortunately do not have a blur. Oh right, 10 of my block does persist. Toss the Shadow Step. Bullet Plans. Survivor is kind of necessary. Sure, retain it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too impressed yet by her. Get me a Strangle. Toss the Untouchable. Strangle her. I should probably get some of these cards out. Keep the Storm of Steel. Do I want to play the Flick Flag is the question here, and I don't think I do. We will shove you. Prepared. Toss. Actually, keep the dodge and roll. Toss a Fleeting Strike. Backflip to draw. You hit for 30. So that's fine. Keep once again the Storm of Steel. 1 HP and a Dream. Toss the Strike. Dagger Throw. Toss the Strike. Dagger Throw. Toss a Defend. Shivya. 28 damage. Yeah, the Queen, not that scary. Toss the Ricochet. Actually, do not toss the Ricochet. I want to play the up my sleeve. I forgot you can have too many cards. Well, play a Dodge and Roll, play a Shiv, Cloak and Dagger, Shiv 'em. Storm of Steel. It is your time. Wonderful. Now, she doesn't even say anything. Not even an introduction. Again. No need. Alright, she's the silent. Why would she talk? Big deck. Ka-ching. Yeah. I like gold. I need to watch that movie again. I'll swear. This is another placeholder. It's fine. We have trophies. Fantastic trophies occupy this forsaken place. All were defeated one by one. Those marked by the silent always fall. Apply 6 poison, get 1 tangible, add 3 upgrade shifts to your hand, okay? Now we can Ascension the Poisoner, the Silent. Another hunt concludes. Stilling the putrid heart with a special-made poison, the silent rappels to upwards and outwards and longs to bathe in a comforting moonlight. She leaves the spire with a prize in hand, a piece of the heart. When you play a skill, it gains Sly. Gain 7 log, add Sly to your hand and your Sly draw 2 cards. Okay. So you really want to just discard all of the cards. Right, that means we only have to do it with the Ironclad. And he is the most simple. Start of elite combat, draw 2 additional cards and gain 1. Yeah. Because I do want to fight elites as much as possible. Unfortunately, I can only see 2 possible in each path. That means we will go... Do I want to go there? Kind of have to do elite, event elite, so that could be difficult. That could be dangerous, mostly. Get me a slimed. Get me another slimed. Love it. There's actually gonna be... They announced like a change in how the algorithm works for YouTube. Where apparently it does no longer matter how long people watch. And I'm kind of... I do not quite get why. Because if I recall correctly, didn't we specifically change that so it does matter? Didn't they specifically change it so it does matter how long people watch? Bash 'em. Shrug it off. Strike ya, strike ya. And I think 2 more strikes should... No, actually I need 3 more strikes. But I do have 3 more strikes, so we're fine. Conflagration! Deal the 2 damage. You know what? Exhaust. Let's see if we can get an exhaust build going. Bash 'em. So the best for that, I think, would be an upgraded True Grit, because you can exhaust by choice. You can decide what you want to exhaust. Fuzzy Worm Crawler. He is kind of fuzzy, isn't he? Potion of Binding, 1 weak and 1 vulnerable. Second Wind, exist all non-attack cards. I will take a Cinder. I very much so assume that upgrading that also allows you to decide what you exhaust. However, I don't know for sure. I know that you deal a bunch of damage, so we will try and get rid of you. Do we? Yeah, I think I'll just kill him. I do like to... I could have just used a shit in a bottle, huh? That would have maybe been smarter. But 11 damage taken, I think that's fine. Please exhaust the Howl. Perfect. So now I kind of just... It returns? Okay, in that case that's not nearly as good as I thought it would be. If you have to re-exhaust it. In that case I wonder if there's like a power that allows you to exhaust things. I don't think I want another Cinder. Take an Inflame. Bit of strength is never bad. Go to the left. Inflame, strike here, strike here. Shrug, Cinder. That is, what, 3 more strikes? If I got 3 more strikes... Oh well, perfect. Thunderclap, stone... Yeah, get a stone armor. It is you. Inflame, stone armor, Cinder. What did we toss? We tossed the Shrug It Off. That's not great. Would have loved to have that for a while. Honestly, the plating is so much worse than the Metallicize was. Both the Metallicize and the plated armor are so much better. Strike you. You know what? Get me an attack card. Perfected strike. Howl from Beyond for 0. Nearly kills all of them. And then you won't be a problem. Even though I draw basically just infects. Book of 5 rings. Every 5 cards you add to your hand. Attack, heal 20. Deal 10 damage, double enemies, vulnerable, exhaust. Lose 1 HP, deal 9 damage, skip. Smith. Now, if I smith this gets 6 plating. So that goes from 10 to 21 block over 6 from over 4 to over 6 turns. It still is exhaust one card at random. Interesting. I think I'll take the strength. If it were exhaust one card, I would have taken it, but one card at random I do not like. I think I'll hit you first. Because you did hit a lot harder. Maybe should have done that first. I need to play more with the potions. Though I do not have. Sure. This fight, honestly, kinda difficult. The strangles are gone. Radiant Tincture for extra energy. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw one card. Yes. I need to go left or right. But left I can visit a shop. A regal pillow. Good. Ah, the captain's wheel would have been great. Havoc. Whenever you apply vulnerable. Yeah, get me the Havoc. Strikes and defense gain ethereal. There is that one card that is deal additional damage for each exhausted card. If I can get that, the ethereal should be amazing. The what is it called? The Ashen Strike. Dark Embrace, Havoc. Shrug it off. We had no more cards in our deck. Great. True Grit. That is actually kind of what I wanted. Upgrade a card in your deck. Enchant a card with Zone. I'll upgrade the True Grit. Exhaust one card. Gain 9 block. Exhaust one card. We will just hit ya. Dark Embrace, Havoc. Now we can Inflame. Stone Armor. True Grit, the Howl from Beyond. True Grit, the Howl from Beyond. Havoc. Which would be the True Grit, I don't actually want that. So, just bash him. Bash him. Twin Strike, Stampede, Headbutt. I don't think most of these do anything, so I'll take a Stampede. I will need to add a lot more new cards to my deck. Get a Stampede. Absolutely glorious. Play a Free Strike. Stone Armor, True Grit, the Howl from Beyond. Play the Defend, play the Bash for free. Sure, do this. Get... Sure, get a Pommel Strike. And then we can just True Grit the Howl from Beyond and be done. Well, we can just kill him with that either as well. Bronze Scales. If I went for a Barricade, that would have been a lot better. You know what? Fuck it. Barricade it is. Upgraded. I think... Yeah, that makes it cheaper. Which is my main concern. It is the kin, is it not? Yeah. Well, we will Stampede, we will Stone Armor, we will toss our Strike and Defend. Barricade, True Grit, the Howl from Beyond. it off. Havoc, a defend, that's fine. Strike, yeah. Strike, not, yeah. Right, we can inflame. I feel like I want the Dark Embrace a lot earlier. True Grit, the Hell from Beyond. Bash here. True Grit, the Hell from Beyond. Bash here. I feel like I just need True Grit and Hell from Beyond to deal with most of these. Gain Ember at the start of each turn, play the top X cards, whenever you can block, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. You know what? Let us pivot to a blocking build. If you end your turn with unspent Ember, gain additional Ember next turn, enchant all defense with Goopy, deals blocks then from cards, then goes to sleep for 2 turns. Sure. Elite. So I definitely just have to go the left path then. To here and then left, I will go to the shop. I can't take 15. Right. Stampede, defend. This is kind of an absolute mess of a build. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like the stone armor, the stone plating there is mainly just exists to trigger the Juggernaut thing. Uppercut to apply weak and vulnerable. That is a hit that deals that gets me block. I will absolutely, you know what? I will lose health there. I think that's fine because I definitely want to gain the Daughter of the Wind. That should be great with the Juggernaut. What do we have? Prep time. I want more blocks. With no cards in your hand, deal 20 damage to all enemies. You know what? Get me the Rolling Boulder. I lack so much Ember. I just realized the Pale's Legion is just a little boy you have there. Play the Havoc, gain 10 block. Oh, we can play the Rolling Boulder. Then we can just have a block. Also, our boy is back. I feel like this is not gonna work. The block build, I feel like, is probably my favorite. The problem is actually getting it to work. Which I didn't. Fuck. Yeah, that was... I think this pivot to a block build after getting the all defense exile as ethereal might not have been the smartest choice. Obtain a random rare card. Yeah. 1-2 punch. Next attack is played twice. How much do you cost? 1. Elites, relatively free, they're all relatively late on. I think I want to go visit that shop. Yeah. 1-2 punch. Hit him. So what you want is a really strong card that you can play with the 1-2 punch. Like, it shouldn't necessarily be an attack. An Iron Wave could be good because it's basically 2 strikes and 2 defense. Expect a fight. Gain Ember for each attack in your hand. You cannot gain additional Ember this turn. Setup strike doubling would also be kind of neat, but at that point you only have 1 more card to play. It will hurt, But you only have one more card to play, so... I wonder... Right, take an uppercut. I will gain max health. I don't want to lose my money right before the shop. 1-2 punch a bash. I feel like anything that applies like status effects is really good with that 1-2 punch thing. Duplicator. Your next card is played an extra time. Bully. Yeah, take the bully. If we just go with... let's get... We can try add a copy of the third attack you play each turn into your hand. Well, when... Get me an armament. Thrumming hatchet, 11 for 1, and then return it to your hand. That's kind of great. That's kind of strong. I cannot buy both, though. Oh, I'll do it like this. Then we go this way. Actually, left I can upgrade twice and visit another shop. I won't have that much money though if I visit another shop. So I think I'll go to the right. The fuck are you? Vine Shambler. We will punch you, and then we will punch you again. Even if you don't use the strength from the setup strike, it is still just like... Tangled? Attacks cost an additional 1. Ugh, that's annoying. Especially because I don't have anything else. But we can kill him, so we're fine. Speed armaments to upgrade Evil Eye. Game 8 block. Get another 8 block if you exhausted a card. This could have used this so badly last time. Next attack you play costs 0. Can we, if I upgrade you, the next 2 attacks are played an extra time. So what I want to know if I want to punch the Unrelenting, then the next 2 attacks should also be free, right? The thing is, I need to have enough attacks I can actually, like, play twice. Because currently, I don't have enough Ember for it. Yeah, bully him. And then flame, yeah. Juzu bracelet. Love seeing it make a return from the first game. We will 1-2 punch the setup strike. Gain Ember. Bash you twice as well. Defend. Then we can inflame. Uppercut. Bully somebody. Now, you attack, we can Unrelenting. Is that worth... I mean, it's a free attack. Stupid infection. Right, so we can... I think if we just kill one, that's worth more than having a defend. Three additional strength at 50% or less. Don't think I want the shockwave there. One-two punch. Bash him twice. Bully him twice. Great. So we take 5 damage here. Which, if that is all the damage we take, we are completely fine. We will... Set up strike, Unrelenting, strike. That was not actually enough, surprisingly. You know what? I don't want to lose health here. Next attack you play deals triple damage. Right, get me another bully? No, take a shrug it off. Armaments. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. The first time you gain block from card each turn, double the amount gain. Molten Fist. Double vulnerable. That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. I just realized he has less blocks than the others. He starts with 4 blocks instead of 5, huh? Wonderful. 1 damage is fine. Well... The Thrumming Axe will one-shot these guys once it comes back. Lovely stuff. Fight me! If we can get that with the... I do not want to Molten Strike while he doesn't have vulnerable. So we Unrelenting, a bash, and then have a defend. Can we have... Okay, we cannot have... Uppercut you. Now we can 1-2 punch. Inflame. Do the Thrumming Axe twice. It's actually already enough. Vajra, very nice. I need more Ember is what I need. Now the Fight Me does get upgraded into 1 more strength. You also just get more bully, 3 additional damage for each vulnerable. Which, yeah, I definitely want the Molten Fist for that. 3 more damage. It does return. This is probably one of the best attacks I've seen. Like, just 14 damage for 1 damage, for 1 Ember, and returns to your hand. Absolutely amazing. This applies 2 weak and 2 vulnerable. 3 strength this turn, 3 vulnerable. I think I'll upgrade the uppercut. I would definitely love to get me some extra Ember. Uppercut. And some damage. A Stampede would also be amazing. That only increases the vulnerable to 2, unfortunately, so not worth it. Now we can bash you, bully you, Thrumming Hatchet. If I do this, we can stun him. Now, unfortunately, he does get that annoying thing where he... Well, if only I had 1 more Ember. Also, the Unrelenting does not work as I thought it would. You can play only 1 card this turn. It is the Unrelenting then, I guess. Actually, we just do the Gigantification to kill you. Was it necessary? Not really. Gain 30 block exhaust. Guess can play the top X card. Sure. Fuck it. Let RNG be my pal. Contract signer. Why? Bad choice. Yes. Mistake. See 15 cards from the defect. You may roll each card. Transfer bash into break. Absolutely. Like, that is a massive upgrade. 3 on the left side, so that we go, which means I have to go here. Okay, we can start with a Fight Me on you. Then we can Strike on you as well and bully you. Reduces damage by 8. The problem is I can't target that. Well, fuck it. Uppercut. And it did, of course, split the damage. Very sad, but can't really be helped. Another Giganthification potion, huh? Take an armaments for an upgrade. I feel like they massively reduced the amount of... extra Ember Relics. Which is understandable, but also kinda sad. Well, we will just uppercut you and then set up strike. Yeah, they take the power potion. Evil Eye, Headbutt, Second Wind, skip. You, well, we will definitely upgrade the Fight Me. Fight Me. One-two punch on the break. And the setup strike. How much damage do you deal? 13. Well, I will not take damage this fight. Cure all. Gain 1 ember, draw 2 cards. Burning Compact. Exhaust for draw 2 or strike twice. I'll strike twice. So upgrade your starting hand. Start of next 5 combats gain. You know what? That is worth it. The team must acknowledge the request and begins. Water from charcoal-filled carafes ladled into kettle. The kettle is heated using a gentle violet flame. The scoop of tea goes into the kettle before it boils off the heat, and the series of rhythmic claps track the time. The kettle is hoisted high and precisely poured into a tiny cup. He served. I feel like... here, the ember tea. We will definitely this. Uppercut you, twin strike. Setup strike, thrumming hatchet, strike, have a we don't have a block, we just take the damage. Yeah, take 12, but kill. Rage. I feel like I want the true grit. Because if I can start exhausting cards... Wait, you can upgrade that still? 30 damage and 7 vulnerable, holy shit. Honestly, this guy... Here, Orobas, he's my new best friend. What do we have? We have... Who deals the most damage? You. We will hit you. We will hit you again. And then we will hit you again. We are weakened. We can 1-2 punch. Uppercut you. That was a mistake. I should have unrelenting first. Well. $25 health. We will True Grit away a strike. Do I do the fight me? No, I will defend once and then hit you for 14. Would absolutely love to upgrade that. Well, we will deal... Will we? No, we will upgrade the Thrumming Hatchet and hit you. And then we will bully you. Then we can 1-2 punch the unrelenting here. Fight me there. Bloodletting actually wasn't necessary. Venerable Tea set. If you exhausted a card this turn, gain 4 exhaust. That is already the upgrade. I will take a Tremble. Apply vulnerable to all enemies. If I kind of want to make the... You deal more damage on skill. Well, we're just not gonna play skills, that's fine. Apparently we will play skills. Fuck. Where's my break? Well, Thrumming Hatchet you. Bully you. Strike. If I do this, I take 6 additional damage, so I'm just not. I'm gonna need a heal here. Tremble. Molten Fist. Expect a fight. Offering. Lose 6 HP, gain 2 Ember, draw 3 cards. Expect a fight. Yeah, expect a fight. I would love to have some more card draw. Right, so we can True Grit a strike. Unrelenting. Don't have another strike, unfortunately. Wait. This retains overturn. That's kind of neat. Right, take 4. Currently, we have not yet taken... This gets me 2, which just returns its cost. Not sure that's worth it. I need a lot more card draw if I want to make that work, huh? Well, you are out the deck. More dazed, but yeah, that doesn't matter. Break them. Stampede. Can I fight that elite? Probably not, but I'm gonna try anyway. Inflame. Armaments to shrug it off. Play the shrug. Actually, play a defend. Vulnerable, but we have a Thrumming Hatchet and we have an uppercut. Play a stamp. You hit for 14, meaning I will die here. Because I don't have block. So my only shot is perfect, to just kill him. Take a sword boomerang, take a sword boomerang. And it's this asshole, fuck, he's kind of my hard counter. He hits for 21, I have 26 with block, so... This is not going to be easy. We will... You hit for 18. Yeah, so that's a loss. Unfortunate. Well. Entomelzer. Do I know? No, I don't think I'll do another one right now. And I have to think about whether I actually want to do the Iron Claw, because I really kind of don't like the class. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I'll continue for now, so, well, I will continue with that next time. But for now, I thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night later on. And I'm gonna turn my fan back on. Have a nice week. Goodbye.